Okay, so let's get started. Good morning for some and good afternoon to others. We're happy you could join us today and appreciate you taking the time to be here. My name's Leslie Tipton and I'm the marketing specialist here at Shorts Travel, and I'll be facilitating our call today. We've been hosting these travel talks for several years and are excited to be back in 2020 to continue bringing you more content. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, these travel talks are brief webinars to educate you on various hot topics in the industry, as well as insight into what's happening at Shorts Travel. Our travel talks will typically be on the last Tuesday of the month around lunchtime. Today, we're pleased to hear from STM's GDS partner, Travelport. Normally working quietly in the background, the global distribution system has been pulled into the spotlight in the past couple of years as new technologies and trends are shifting traveler behavior. Today's business travelers expect content to be tailored to them and delivered conveniently. Martha Neese, Account Director from Travelport, joins us to highlight several key areas Travelport is focusing on, such as to continue to differentiate, to ensure the right booking experience, to increase traveler satisfaction aligning with corporate travel program needs, and to create a strong travel partnership. We welcome feedback throughout the session. Please feel free to submit any questions utilizing the Q&A button in the corner of your screen, and I will monitor them and share them with your strategic account manager or a member of our team to respond directly after the presentation. With that said, I'm pleased to have Martha leading our call today, and we'll let her introduce herself.
Fantastic. Thank you, Leslie. I am excited to have this opportunity to speak to you on behalf of Shorts Travel Management. We are a strategic partner with Shorts, and I come to you from many years of experience within the industry. I can say that I've been in the business for over 30 years. I've worked in many different roles with airlines, specifically United Airlines and reservations. I've spent over 13 years working with different travel management companies, whether it be the global ones such as American Express or Carlson Wagonly, or some of the new entrants into the U.S. marketplace, corporate travel management as well. I have over 15 years of experience with Travelport, so I come from a well-rounded background of understanding the difference between our suppliers and our customers and the needs that they have. So in saying that, today we will go ahead and talk about our first topic, which is Travelport NDC, and very excited about what is happening in the industry with this. We at Travelport were the first GDS to actually issue a live NDC booking. We view that the NDC content that the industry is embracing right now, it's a journey. It is one of those journeys that is needing to be interactive, whether you're an airline, whether you're a travel management company, whether you're the GDS, whether you're the end corporate traveler or an end consumer in any type of travel. So we very much look at our leadership position of it is a process. We are also working in conjunction with our agency partners to make sure that we can continue the strength of service that we've always offered on the GDS side, and that on the NDC side that we will bring best in class to the desktops for the agents, as well as through our technology tools for our key developers. What NDC is going to provide for us is the capability for airlines to distribute new products and services to the indirect channel. When we start talking about that, it really is that the airlines worked with IATA to set a set of standards. Originally, we were certified to NDC level 3. That right now is working with 51 different IT companies and aggregators that are all at level 3. However, when we got to this position, we realized that there was still further work to be done with the different dialogues that were happening between travel management companies, between travel managers and the key buyers in the marketplace. it was determined that there's an additional level of certification, which is called NDC at scale. And NDC at scale is very important because on that IATA list, there were 20, it's now increased to 21 airlines that have committed to transact 20% of their third-party bookings via an NDC API by the end of 2020. So very important that we are all working together and making sure that to reach that goal of the 20%, there are many different components of the business that needs to be evaluated. So very excited. Again, we are continually in work mode when it comes to this. We have a global head of new distribution, Ian Hayward. He is here at Travelport, and he leads an NDC Leadership Council that is getting all those different parties together to have those discussions and make sure that, you know, as we adapt and refine our technology, we're doing the right strategy to make sure that we're supporting the TMCs as they adopt NDC. Lots of acronyms and initials there, but I would believe that most of us, we've been hearing about NDC for many, many years now. We're just finally starting to get where we're starting to see transactions and airlines working through that. One of the challenges is, as much as this is a standard, each airline had a different opinion and view on how they wanted to adopt NDC. So as I said at the beginning, it's a journey. We're still on that journey, but we're very excited at being engaged with our partners within our travel ecosystem to make sure that we're bringing the best content to the table for all partners. So Leslie, if we can skip to the next slide. This is some of the key elements of why it's important to our agency partners as well as their corporate customers. Again, the airlines are wanting to be able to offer additional services to the travel ecosystem. So when we start thinking about that, the different types of offers, we've really been in an environment that was focused on fares. We're now able to give them the ability to have fare types, as well as maybe a term you've heard of, fare families, of where an airline can say, okay, I want to offer to this corporation, you know, that you get preferred seating and you get a free bag. And that is areas that the airlines then can take and make sure that they are servicing their end corporate customer, the travel buyer, to the level that they want to. With these programs, it also, what we're looking to do is make sure that we have all the content at our desktops so that you are getting the relevant content to your customer. By working with the NDC channel, there's also ways that the TMC can provide the account codes, frequent flyer numbers, that type of information to the airline to be able to validate, and the airline can give a tailored response back to the customer through the TMC process. So we're, again, the NDC has benefits that will make it that there's more transparency in regards to what does your fare include. We all know that when you go to buy a ticket, each airline has a different process, different fare families, different what is included and what is not, change fees as well. So this is really giving the ability to have more dynamic pricing and personalized offers. Also, NDC originally was standing for that we were changing the pipes behind the computers and offering that as an API distribution system. It gives then the airlines the ability to be speedier when it comes to their offers to market, as well as that they have more control of being able to offer additional types of services. If you think about it in the terms of fare basis codes and what are on airplane tickets today, there's only 26 letters in the alphabet, so they've been limited by only having 26 different fare classifications. But this, by moving to the NDC pipe, will give them the ability to do more dynamic pricing and put it together as offers. So many benefits coming, and we're very excited about the journey that we are on. We can go to the next screen. For us at Travelport, we're going to be distributing NDC through 2 different ways. And the primary one for the TMC is through SmartPoint, which is our desktop booking tool that the travel consultants use to make the travel bookings. By using SmartPoint, they're going to be able to have integrated displays with the NDC content as well as the typical GDS content. Because again, right now we were saying that well, we have 52 airlines who are at level 3 certification. There's over 400 carriers that are in our system alone. So there are still many airlines that are choosing not to go down the NDC path at this point in time. So it is really important to us to make sure that we have a way to integrate that. And that is by using our SmartPoint desktop. Gives you the ability to do the shop, the price, the book, the ticket. And then of course in the corporate travel world, we all know that tickets get exchanged. So very, very much a robust tool that gives the agents the ability to manage the travel booking. And if we can go on. So we've talked about NDC. We also, from a technology perspective, are more than just air. So as we look at the industry and what is happening, we are focused on being a company that is a B2B for SeaWorld. So our partnership working with Shorts Travel is very important to us, of being able to make sure that we're offering them the tools and solutions that is keeping pace with the industry and what's important for them to deliver to the corporate travel buyer. So as you can see, I've got a couple of things that I've outlined here, whether it be that we're servicing reservations in the cloud, whether that be reporting, big data. We all know that by having information, you can make better decisions. We are also working with some different activities on our artificial intelligence when it comes to being able to do some predictive analytics, and that kind of goes hand in hand when it comes to search. We have a division that is engaged in the mobile arena, so we have a lot of experience and exposure there, as well as if you want to call it IoT or Internet of Things. We all know that again, data is key, and being able to offer what a customer wants is very important. So these are all areas that we are embraced in, and looking at how do we make sure that we're servicing our customer Shorts Travel so that they can service the corporate buyer, yourselves, as frictionless as possible. Perfect. So I've got just a little bit on SmartPoint, and we kind of talked about it briefly in the NDC portion, but the key components that I want to bring up is that even if we don't talk about NDC and what that pipe is going to be like in the future for us, we already have many carriers that are participating in our branded fares and ancillaries. It gives the agent at the desktop the ability to be able to see if there are upsell opportunities. If you know that you need a bag, would it be better to buy a fare that's a little bit more? If you know that you need to change and you don't want a basic economy ticket, those are the types of information that the agent gets at their desktop by using SmartPoint. And we're making SmartPoint very much a graphical experience. So the other thing that benefits our agency partner Shorts would be speed to new agents bringing on board. We also know that one of the things that are really important to our travelers are that it matters to them where they sit on the plane. So knowing that we've got the most robust seat maps, we even have some Seat Guru integrations there to help them identify which seats are the best ones to sit in the plane. And then our hotel retail, when it comes to booking hotel reservations, making sure that we're having the agent get the negotiated rate that your travel management program has negotiated, and that they're staying at the best properties for the location to the office. Hotel retail is one that is a graphical interface as well, has that mapping component with it, and really gives the agent the ability to search by multiple filter criteria. And then again, security when it comes to smart points and our password management. We view that as best in class. So with that, once we move along from the agent's perspective, we're really excited because we have was actually announced at GBTA last summer that we will be getting Southwest full content within the GDS environment. And I want to call out that that is the GDS environment. It is not through an NDC connection. So Southwest is coming to us. We'll be able to get any of their business fares, any of their want to get away fares, and that will be served up right alongside any of the other dominant US carriers that the travel consultants would be booking. So this is a program that Southwest has launched, and it is Southwest's business program. We're the first GDS to get access to this content. We are anticipating that that will happen in the second quarter of 2020, but we are fully underway in an implementation process with them. It will give the agents the ability to book Southwest in their normal workflow, which means the ability to void tickets and the ability to service it just the same as those other major carriers. So we are very excited to be seeing that content come on board. And I think we have one more page. So again, Southwest, it will be easy for the travel consultants to be able to offer it to your travelers faster. Again, because it's integrated, there is no secondary process for them to go through. They'll also be able to take advantage of our rich content and branding capabilities, which is, enhanced servicing. And again, that ancillaries. One of the features of Southwest is early bird check-in, and the travel consultants would be able to actually book the early bird check-in for the corporate travelers as well. So we are excited to be working with Southwest. I think many of us in the industry never thought that we would see this day of where they would come into the GDS, and especially in the age of NDC. But we are in momentum, and we'll be looking forward to that in Q2. And I do believe it is early Q2 for us to be able to get those within the normal workflow. So those were our key topics that we wanted to share with you today. We do have, we are continually doing process improvement here at Travelport. Some of you might have heard that we had had our ownership changed last year. We went from being privately held on the stock exchange, or I'm sorry, publicly held on the stock exchange, to privately held with private equity investors. And we are very excited about what this gives us. It gives us a lot of ability to be able to be more nimble when it comes to our deployment of new products. So I believe with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Megan or Leslie.
Thanks, Martha, for sharing the advancements Travelport's making as a vital role for the success of the business travel ecosystem. In ending today's webinar, I wanted to touch on how each topic relates back to us at Shorts Travel Management. For NDC, we believe that simply having technology pieces is not effective unless they fully and seamlessly integrate with each other, and as a result, provide our clients with an end-to-end solution that continually improves their overall service experience. With the release of IATA NDC's initiative in 2013, Short CEO David Lecomte was the first to publicly accept the standards when over 50 responses of travel agents, travel associations, lobbying organizations, and GBTA opposed it. Lecomte wrote that Shorts believes that IATA Resolution 787 will allow travel agencies the ability to offer the type of enhanced shopping environment currently only available on airline direct websites. Our leadership and product development team continue to monitor the acceptance of the NDC, entering conversations with suppliers that aim to ensure a viable solution to providing value to our clients. Southwest is an important partner, so we have actively invested development to incorporate all available fares within our booking path on our proprietary booking tool, offering wanna get away fares in the newest version STO v5. We will be ready to work with Travelport as Southwest becomes a full GDS participant, creating agent efficiencies and an overall better experience for our travelers. Throughout the last decade, Short's mission statement focuses on enhancing the experience of getting there, being there, and coming home. We will continue to support our clients with technology developments to increase efficiencies and convenience, knowing excellent service delivery will still be paramount to the overall success of our clients' travel programs. And that's all we've got. Thank you for all your questions. We'll respond accordingly. You can download today's slide deck by visiting our website, shortstravelmanagement.com/happenings, and be on the lookout for details of next month's travel talk scheduled for our normal time slot of the last Tuesday of every month at noon Central Time. Special thanks to Martha for leading our travel talk today, and thank you so much to the rest of you for joining. Have a great afternoon.